There we go. All right. Excuse me. Um, what's going on, everybody? We're here finally. Daniel's Off-Road Gaming. Tuesdays are you kind of the slow, chill solo day that I tend to. But let's we can do. But yeah, I'm here with my TV. Yeah, holy moly. Totally kind of rushing into the whole thing. Also, I realized something, and probably nobody else would realize this as well. The camera, like where you see with the green screen behind it, the green screen had slowly been falling down as time went by. So I kept on having to adjust my camera so that like the green screen kind of covered the whole background. And I finally realized that the whole darn thing had slowly been descending. And I was like, hark, I must fix things. 216. What's up, dude? 25 months. Multiplayer is in 2 days. Multiplayer's in 2. But today is Tuesday. At least I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. If it's not Tuesday, I would greatly appreciate if someone would tell me that it wasn't Tuesday, because I'm fully convinced that it's Tuesday. Mostly. Man, if it's not Tuesday, I don't even know where I am. I don't even know. It's been a long day. My wrist is sore. Not Offset. There's a possibility it's Tuesday. You're not filling me confident currently, my friend. I'm tired. It's been a long day. And I made the mistake of ordering Domino's before I left work. And I got cinnamon twists. I got loaded cheesy tater tot. And I got one of the Italian sandwiches. Delightful. Been there before thinking it was the wrong day all day, but yes, it's Tuesday. Okay. So officially it's Tuesday. The wild thing... 216. Oh, dude. You are amazing. I have a beverage right over here somewhere. Agent Giggles. O'Neill. It is officially, it's Wednesday. So, it's funny you mentioned pickles because I was actually discussing pickles with Agent Giggles and Space Viking yesterday, and it's like a big 5-gallon pail. But what year is it? The year that maybe I finally start paying attention to what the calendar tells me. I mean, why start now? 99? Don't even tempt me with a good time. 30 case, but we're partying like it's 1999. Although that would mean like Prince's. Let's get stressed about Y2K again. How funny. Y2K just wasn't a thing. Y2K just was not a thing, like, at all. At all. Oh, we still have a house filled with cheese. We literally thought planes would... Yeah, we did. 99 cases of pickles on the wall. 99 cases of pickles for us all. Take one down, pass it around. 98 cases of pickles on the wall. Can you imagine if we did all 100? What would it take to do all 100? You possess the fortitude to pass around 100 cases of pickles. Computers will think it's 1900. Yeah, because what was it? It was easier for them to program only 2 decimal instead of doing multiple decimal points. So the computers thought that it would all reset to like the 1900s, and the government would collapse because the banks would no longer have interest rates, and the banking structure would collapse, and never be able to get your digital money again, and just all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Not Offset. We're crazy. I'm pretty sure we still are crazy. There's a lot to it. A lot to it. A lot. Different kind of crazy. Okay. Crazy for feeling. My dad wanted Y2K to happen just to teach the country a lesson. O'Neill, I am currently on Mountain Ridge of Scandinavia. Tuesday is our solo. We've got a bunch of stuff that we got to do. We still have kind of a lot of driving around, a lot of discovering. Like, isn't this where... Oh, no, it's right here. So, right here, I mean, we haven't even driven up to the Oristoke sign. We haven't delivered up top there. However, we have delivered stuff over to... Is it there, or is it... No, it's... Okay, it's over here. Here's one of the lots. And that's a big old green. And it's kind of neat. Where the cabin zone is. Mountain Lion, what is going on, dude? How are you doing? Yeah, we've driven through there.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it.
Yes, we do in fact like to move it. Also, I got to tell you, took the wrist brace off today. My wrist for like the last half of the day, especially the work day, it's not been feeling delightful, if you will. But I don't know. That was a weird thing with the light going on and off. We've still got plenty to do there. We still have, like, we've only found kind of half of the map over here. Category stole. I mean, it's certainly something. What do you mean doesn't say anything? No! Why didn't that do the... Thank you. Thank you. I thought you were saying like it was a category XYZ storm, but now it should say something. I thought every time. It's always something every time. Without fail. Oh, man. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. All right. Where are we going? In search of our greater self? I don't know. I mean, do you want to travel back to Maine? I saw a guy the other day that had a whole 9-hour stream before anyone told him it wasn't in a category. I mean, I would certainly hope that somebody would notice, because I certainly would not notice. I would not notice one bit, because like I'm here and now we're doing our thing. And it looks like everything. It looks like everything's going proper. Yeah, 9 hours is certainly a long time to go. We 9 hours, but we changed it up a bunch. We changed like different categories, games, different stuff. So this actually delivered to the first village by the lake. So where do we get some? I don't even know what we're doing, man. Forced cabin repairs. Oh, we have to go there. We don't even have cement. Let's not even bother with that. How about mountain flatbed? Where's the wide flatbed semi-trailer? Hey, Norwich, what's going on, dude? How are you doing? What is the good word? That semi-trailer. Why is this? Ugh. That's one entrance over there. All right. You know what? Let's do one of these. let's do these. The Nordic Environment Authority. So we would do 2 wooden planks and 2 metal rolls. Metal rolls come from warehouse there. And it's all going to go to the watchtower here. All along the watchtower. All right. Kind of go up and around here, which actually that's not a bad route. And watch. So this is actually technically okay. Where else has what else has what? Iron and oh, we can make metal roll. We can make a bunch of okay, no, this makes sense. So we can get metal here. We can get 2 metal rolls and 2 wooden planks, which would mean truck and a trailer. We have to go over there. Wrist is a little more this afternoon. The wrist on the last half of the day, Norwich, it was a little bit on the sore. All right. And then over here, the unfortunate thing is this truck is lumber, but there is lumber over there. Oh yeah, no, this will be totally cool. Well, we can totally. I did, and yeah, okay, no, that's cool. We can do that. We just have to pick the right truck for the job. What truck do we use? Transport. A very good question. Wow. I certainly hope we can put a trailer behind, because it's been a while and I completely forget. And I like this truck too because it's a powerhouse. Well, you know, it's just how we operate here. Not too bad tonight. I've been playing my Pokemon Go game on the phone. Going to the motorbike live. So that's on Saturday. Okay. Yeah, it's certainly the way to do it. Like a deli pickle, my friend. The operative phrase that you are looking for is a deli pickle. All right, gonna do that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so once upon a time when I was a P-lad, I would go with the folks when they would do the grocery shopping. And at the deli counter, where they would get their sliced meats and cheeses, there was always a giant jar at the end of the deli counter that had the rather large deli pickles. And let me tell you, they were really good. They were very, very good deli pickles. Meats and cheeses, essentially where that cow was going. The cow is being taken away for processing to become various meats. Well, byproduct. Anyways. Yes, indeed. Sing a song or an anthem for a lonely cow. Lament of the existence moment. Okay. But yeah, so I have the generator over here, and I can just continuously... Oh. Cargo in the... What do you mean not enough cargo in this house? Okay, we'll do it that way. We can do that. So now we have our 2 metal rolls. And then we'll put the 2 wooden planks back in the trailer. Oh, and we got to do pins for safety. Also, there is going to be no Foley Flannel 4th Friday this Friday, because yours truly is going to hang out with Agent Giggles, Space Viking, CP Sketch, who is Dreamers Arcade. There is, however, a Saturday episode, not of my channel here, but Rise and Mine. There is going to be a Saturday episode of Rise and Mine. And, yeah, you're going to have the full crew. There's going to be antics and... Right. At least I imagine there's going to be antics and tomfoolery. I'm not 100% sure. Crap. I mean, there is a large likelihood of shenanigans and tomfoolery. perhaps even some Boulder Dash. December 15th. That's their. Is that the last show that they announced, right, Loader? Okay. Very. Did you have a chance to go see them yet? I forget. I think you said, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, because I think that's the tour announcement they just did this morning. The closest that they're getting to here is probably Pennsylvania, and it's like a 5-hour drive. No, I'm talking about previously, like when they were around, like last. I thought you would manage to go see them. I know Norman's been, Relic's been. Vlad hasn't had a chance to see him because it's weird. Even when they were out of Florida, they never really made it to any of the locations. It was like, oh, okay. They're all a good bunch. All right. Load into the trailer. Not yet? Okay. Yeah, for some reason, I thought you had, but I guess I was taken there, my friend. Get over here, and we will kind of some of that. That was a mighty long time ago at that point. I saw them when Mushroom Head played the Worcester Palladium. They were in the Palladium. Mad Max. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I am so full right now. I am unbelievably full. Like I had Domino's and I had the entire sandwich, Italian sandwich. You say that. You say that. All right, dude. Take your time. Drive safe, Loader. But it's not so much the sandwich that did it to me. I honestly think it was probably more so the cheesy tater tots. Nacho flavor. Oh, it's great, isn't it? New tires, it is amazing. Like when I put new tires on the Camaro and got rid of the old General, they were like directional. They made so much noise. They made such a humming noise going down the road. It was so irritating, so incredibly irritating. But new fresh tires are complete change of pace. Yeah, yep, exactly. When tires get down to wear bars, they will start to make noise. When, it's just, it definitely is annoying. And especially on like the highway, if you run like a long drive, a long journey. My all-terrains on the Jeep, they just make they naturally make noise because they've got those big blocky lug patterns. But I like the Falcon Wild Peaks. Falcon Wild Peaks though are pretty awesome. Shotmaster Flex, how are you doing? Did you ever manage to shocks on the back? Nice. Shocks are another thing that people don't tend to do unless they're like blown out or leaking. But Shotmaster Flex, did you ever end? Was it the Camaro or the Mustang leaning toward? Or did that last one not end up happening? Yeah, this thing did not want to get through the mud. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, you did? Okay. Gotcha. We have to get water this way. You told me that, didn't you? Oh, it had been repainted. Okay. Now, what's the pack get you? Also, I'm totally gonna have to check this thing out. We're gonna have to meet up at some point in time, and I'm gonna have to check that thing because that thing sounds awesome. And the fact that it's like a 6-speed, just it makes it into a good experience. Even though, yes, the automatics nowadays are infinitely better performance-wise because you get the automatics with like the the Tiptronic shifting and just their automatic transmissions these days are awesome. Like, no joke, they are awesome. But there is something to be said for rowing through the gears and just having that more connected kind of feeling. I mean, I don't mind shifting. And at this point in time, it wouldn't matter if I had to shift gears or if I had to just put it in drive and call it a day. Because, you know what? Sometimes it's nice just to put it in drive and just 6-piston Brembos, larger radiator, larger rear sway bar, unique wheels, 373 rear end, different springs, vacuum and oil pressure gauges, and a unique splitter. Okay. Okay, no, that's cool. Norwich, not really. I don't think I don't missed too much of anything there, bud. Side. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna kind of loop down. I'm gonna take that other. That's. There we go. All right. Let's go for this one. And see at this. I do like this truck. This truck is very powerful, but I kind of feel like it definitely bottoms out very easily on any of the terrain features you don't. I kind of feel bad that I haven't had a chance to really get the Camaro out a lot because the weather. The weather has been miserable. Anytime that there's any free time, like on the weekend and stuff, the weather was awful. Raining, dreary, gross. Car was 27, getting 8K from a Lincoln in trade, $375 a month. Interest rates are garbage. 4% on your Lincoln, couldn't get less. Oh, wow. You get less than 9 points. That's for here. Somebody's project house. Kind of like their driveway. Yeah, so you don't have any issues with the credit score. I mean, you've got decent credit right now. It's just, it is unfortunate that we are in a situation where any car loan stuff are just, it's misery, absolute misery. Yeah, rates are gonna crash for a long time to come, and it's just really sad. So, what these weird little houses over? I'm gonna go to the left. I was reading an article, and it was about Jeeps. Saving 15 a month with her co-signing. I mean, better than nothing, right? That's one little blip on the loud pedal to get you going. But yeah, Jeep is effectively, so the Jeep buyer, there's a particular core market demographic and like financial demographic for a Jeep. It's their customer base. And unfortunately what's happening is the Jeep itself is so expensive and becoming so expensive that they are effectively pricing it out of reach of any of their prospective buyers. Because a lot of times, if someone wants a vehicle that expensive, they kind of want more options. They want more features. They want more gadgets, gizmos, and things and stuff. So they go out and you're firmly in like Land Rover territory. Like if you put a Jeep side by side with a Land Rover, you're gonna go with a Land Rover because it rides better, it drives better, it's more luxury appointed, it's got more functions and features. And the other one is just a Jeep. And it really is but then again, that's what's happening with anything having to do with automotive sales. Like you look at individuals who have, say you've got a landscaping company and you've got like a 2003 Duramax 3500 with a dump bed, right? That truck probably cost you less than 30 grand. Or right around 30 grand, like right in 2003, depending on anywhere from 20 to 30 grand. To replace that truck nowadays, you're probably looking at somewhere in like 50, 60 grand, like effectively double what was paid for that 2003 dump body 3500. And that's if you can find one configured in the way that you get it. I will check that out. All right, let's build a watchtower. All tower. All right, the watchtower point now accessible. All right. Oh, I like the color. I like the color. J.R. Strang, hello. How are you? All right, let's launch this. Let's launch this observation. Oh, that's cool. That's actually. I like the color. I really do like the color. That's a nice car, dude. That's a very nice looking car. Ooh, I have a customer satisfaction survey from Domino's. I am full. That's where we're gonna go with it. I am full. That's what I am. I am full. All right. So, torque cabin repairs are on by the lake. Cellulose. 3 units of cellulose back to that house. You know what? Let's consider doing that one because we can get a truck set up for 3 cargo slots and a crane, which I think we can do that with something. I think. Find out. I am so full right now. Bloop. Tuesday is our like solo play thing. So it's mostly just a chill kickback, goof off, and lament the sheer amount of dominoes that I consumed prior to streaming. I got to finish roughly an hour-long Modern Warfare zombie match. I tell you what, best zombies the past 4 years, or at least better than was Vanguard. Did Call of Duty Vanguard actually have a good zombie mode? Because I never played Call of Duty Vanguard. I did play my favorite Outbreak mode on Call of Duty, whichever one. Our schedule, usually it's Thursday nights for multiplayer SnowRunner. So Mondays lately have been Red Dead Redemption 2. Tuesdays, which I believe are today, is solo SnowRunner. Wednesdays is our break night because even I have to do things like laundry because I can't just keep buying packages of socks and throwing out the old ones. Oh my god. Wednesday to K2, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. At some point we will in fact get back to that. Also, did I go the wrong way? I probably went, but we're gonna head over here. I hear the whine of that turbo diesel. Yes, you do. This is on one of the Western Stars. I love how these trucks look. And if you see the big illuminated like turn signal side marker, you know, JR Strike, that's a very good way of putting that. Monday and Tuesday are solo night. Thursday and Friday are multiplayer. Look at you. You're like a marketing guy over there. But yeah, we've got Thursday nights for SnowRunner and Friday night for Fully Flannel for Friday. True story. I'm really enjoying Red Dead 2 though. Like I am legitimately enjoying everything in Red Dead 2 all over again. It's almost like rediscovering why it was so great in the first place. Someone has to be my accountant. I mean, this is a one-man band. Well, for the most part, it is. I mean, like Vlad is solid and make the most amazing and epic raid notification ever. He's also assisted in, well, primarily setting up the Discord. You're buying a brand new Christmas Coca-Cola remote control truck and trailer for $25. 3 vintage trucks, trailers for grab. There's 4 trucks, trailers, 3 vintage. Brand new remote control Christmas truck trailer, cab on its own. 2 of them are purple. That's your favorite late month color. One of the vintage truck and trailer is vintage. It's got cherries on it. Got it for a bargain. Everything for $120. All right, I can get down with that. Vlad is the marketing and social side of things. Yes, he is as social as the prickly porcupine. Vlad's just a big old teddy bear. And you know what? Honestly, if you're around and you see Vlad go live, you should pop on in. Lately, he's been doing his Dungeons and Dragons. So Dungeons and Dragons happens on the weekend for him over there. And it's actually a good time. And if you're ever interested in the mechanics behind it or seeing what goes on in, say, an online campaign, because let's face it, in this day and age, it's very difficult to get several people together in the same room all at the same time. And an online... Yeah, we went... Get it back up. Get it back up. In this day and age, it's just so much easier to actually get people together online and play a game that way. Ogremar, when does Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 come out? Is it already out, or is it releasing soon? Got a love-hate relationship with the newer Western Star trucks in real life. I love them for the look, performance. Hate that they were all made after the company moved manufacturing Portland from Kelowna, British Columbia, being a few hundred out of work. Couldn't take the transfer to the U.S. made. Okay. Oh, it is already out. I didn't realize it was already. So we are returning right now to the garage, but what we're gonna do when we get back there, we're gonna get a truck with a crane, and we're gonna get these blocks of cellulose. So these are like paper products. So we're gonna scoop up 3 of those, bring them to that particular location right there. I didn't realize. That is my bad, Overlord. Online D&D didn't really catch on until the dark year that... Yes, exactly. That said, it's almost 4 p.m., so I can shower and then figure out dinner. Let us know what for dinner, because I had way too much Domino's. And I kind of feel like a bloated tick. I had way too much Domino's. The only thing really interesting about these Western Star trucks, they are very cab heavy. Like the whole, you can definitely feel it in the front end of the truck. And it's got a lot of weight to it. Got a lot of mass. But they're great trucks. Powerhouse. No! It just come crash right into that poor dude's excavator. Actually, chances are this truck would get messed up if we hit the back of that excavator. You ate a board game. You know that's unhealthy for you. Domino's the pizza restaurant, my friend. Domino's the pizza restaurant. Loaded tater tots, cheesy one. Lots of cheese all over the tater tot. I was gonna go with the bacon ranch tater tots, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go. Bought the new Exorcist. I haven't watched the new one. I've watched all of the Exorcist movies previously. They're good, and they certainly do have a very interesting vibe to them. And the fact that when they came out, they were like a marvel of filmmaking at the time. And the creative use for doing some of the stuff that they did. And the fact that it's such a remembered movie, it is entered the American lexicon of, terror, effectively. My headcanon is that they're waiting for the power company to come before they use that excavator to clear the snow and mud. You're not wrong. I would imagine that you're pretty much right on point. All right, so we need a crane and 3 cargo slots. So what has a cargo slot times 3 and a crane? Very special, maybe? Because I don't think we can do it on the K-Star unless we can. This says the long flatbed, but can we put the long flatbed and the loading crane? Okay. So we can do long flatbed and loading crane, right? Which that's actually kind of cool. However, let's see if there is. But yeah, I mean, if you get down power line, you really shouldn't be working around them. And this goes beyond just like a video game. If you see down power lines, don't do something stupid with them. Don't think you can just grab them and drag them off the side of the road, or even simply just relocate them with a long stick. Leave them alone. Which one? It's all the way down the bottom. All of them. They're gonna stop at a Mexican restaurant and get an enchilada and rice. Dude, that sounds great. Do you usually like chicken, or do you like beef when you like your Mexican? I'm kind of more of a chicken fan. We have to go pick up that, what is it called? Cellulose. So we're just trying to find the right truck for the job. So get the long sideboard, but I don't think we can do. No, we can't do the long sideboard and the. Can't do the long sideboard. Beef, but I also get chicken. I like chicken. Chicken and burritos, like shredded marinated chicken, is like 100% on point. I have way too many trucks. I should probably filter through some of these. Oh. Multi-purpose cargo module. A platform with a loader crane equipped with a module for on-site repairs. This is new. This is very new. That's kind of awesome, actually. The loading crane. And don't we have... for bed? I thought we had a long bed. That's very neat. I have a lot. So wait a minute. What was the truck that had the... Is it just because this had the loading crane and then the... Yeah, so, okay. So the loading crane and that goes in the back like that. So you know what? We're going to use this guy right here because he has a 3-slot cargo bed with a crane. This makes it very cool. The Satan, greetings, travelers. Travelers from beyond time and... We are going to cover 3 pallets of cellulose. So we're going to cross the river. We're going to go grab these 2. We're going to head back, grab this one, and then head back, drop off. Going to go and get that, have fun. Daniel's Off-Road Gaming, take care of yourself. Enjoy the heck out of that stuff because it really does sound good. And had I not done Domina, I probably would be sitting here thinking, you know what, Mexican food, really. So I like the Paystar 5600. This is a good truck. It is a pig on fuel. Ow! Ow. Brush up against there. Took a big hit. This was Wisconsin? I want to say 5600 was Wisconsin. It wasn't Yukon, so I'm pretty sure it was Wisconsin. Can still haul a trailer? Yeah. This is one of the more versatile trucks, I believe, in the game. Wisconsin. Yeah, because I want to say it was like right here in Wisconsin. I think. Wisconsin fun. I like the trees. This was a neat little area right through here. Oh, we're going this way. Okay, so we go down and we go to. But yeah, Wisconsin was a fun place. It was Wisconsin, Yukon were the starting location for all obscene amounts of cargo from one place to another. I like Wisconsin. Do you get on the first season of SnowRunner? You get so with SnowRunner. Check this out. So SnowRunner, if you were to get it from Xbox Game Pass, you would have Michigan, which has 4 maps. You would have Alaska, which is another 4 maps. And you would have Tamir, which is 4 maps. So that is the base game right there. This is DLC number 1, and it does it in years. So each year gives you 4 DLC. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be year 1 pass. And it gives you a lot of stuff. As far as trucks go, there is a lot of trucks that you can get, and there is a bunch of different vehicles that are available. Plus, if you manage to get lucky and get in someone else's multiplayer game when they unlock a particular vehicle, you should be able. No, you actually you have to own the DLC to be able to purchase it. On the horror, John Bergen, what's going on? Taking it easy? All right, that is very good to hear. What have you been up to? Really? I am filled with cheese and tater tots. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, or it's sticking to me, one or the other. All right, I'll check that out. I will check that out. Really, very much. But this is the cool thing. We have a loading crane and a 3-slot cargo bed, and like what was pointed out, the ability to actually still hook up a trailer. Work and get my engine rebuilt by my brother-in-law. Oh, okay. And that's going good, though? Life in general treating you good? That's what matters. That's really what matters. Life in general. Huh. There we go. There we go. And then we'll put this one right at the tail end. That is the cellular. And effectively what it is just paper. I will go look. Go check things out. See. My phone is not cooperating at all. Every time I unlock, it's like the thing takes forever to do anything. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Where'd you get that? Base game, over 400 hours solo play, and 40-ish trucks. Infamous Blue Phoenix. Doing good. And so work when it slows down for the winter might be scary because less hours, less money. Yeah. From a friend that didn't want it. That's a pretty cool design on that. Nice score. Very nice score. Get ourselves through here. And you see how we're running rear tires? We're not using the giant jumbo mud tires. These are actually a little bit better. They've actually got, so oddly enough, they don't look like they have as much surface area as the single wide tire. These actually have more surface area. Don't know what brand it is. Can you do a Google image search?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I mean, for Relic, it definitely is. What is going on? Didn't show anything. Yeah, Relic out here, Mr. Nike Reebok. Oh, absolutely. And so Norwich, anything that has mozzarella in it, 100%. 100. That stuff is like, oh, look at you. Bad streamer is bad. No stream. What? Oh, my goodness. Is that? Wow. Actually, that closed. Ori, what is going on? All right, what the hell is happening? It's not working. It says, is some Reebok or some Nike? Love that truck. I would compare it to the Mighty Twin Steer for driving cape. So this truck is a huge gas guzzler. Huge gas. But the fact that we can run a crane and a 3-slot bed is awesome. But I thought you said that song was playing in your head nonstop. Just left PT. Is in like physical therapy. Nope. All right, so I don't know. They're not working. Yeah, something's going on there. That's bizarre. I don't know what's up with that. The Arby's right next to the hospital, and it was a pretty solid. Wait, like you hit it like you drove into an Arby's, and well, see, here's the thing. It's fully crossplay. This is complete crossplay. Well, I mean, you said you hit it, so what is going on? So like what are you hosting a game or are you trying to join a game? Because I'll let you on a little secret. So when you are playing this game, I just went nuts when I first found it had a crane and bed accessibility, just made things easier for everyone. Yeah, this is awesome. This is fantastic. So when you hit the pause button right here, you're going to have the option for manage party. You're going to hit manage party, and your multiplayer code is going to be in that window. But it appears that Stream Avatars is currently not working. And I don't know. Because I legitimately did start Stream Avatars, and it's not actually... date. I mean, it says... Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. No, it's not OBS. It's actually Steam. I was having some issues. Going along. Yeah, let's keep going along this way. Let's find out. But yeah, yeah, there was a slight issue. It was basically Steam was running on 2 different computers. And it wouldn't allow Stream Avatars to launch on this computer because it thought that something else was running on the other computer. Basically, yeah, it kept on trying to shut this one. What are you doing? What's going on? Why is this happening? But I also think that, like, Sean Bergen, you were saying that this truck it's awesome, and it's a significant difference too. Like, you think that the giant mud tires are actually better for this one. Dual rear tires, way better all the way around. It's a big truck too, which is pretty cool. Yep. Can you hear me by chance? Sorry, can you read me? Am I coming up? Check testing hello correctly. How do I turn this stupid thing off? I don't know how you turn that stupid thing off, Cryptic Tales. I don't even know what you're using, dude. Like, you're, I mean, maybe. Potentially. No, I thought I turned it on. I thought I clicked everything, but no such luck. Yeah, so I'll probably go in tomorrow, and that's what I'm going to have right now. George Foreman Grill, there you go. George Foreman all the way. All right, so let's go collect that last little bit of Oh, this thing actually was able to get all the way across. That's a plus. That's orange mango. Good flavor. Orange mangoes are good. I like mango. The Dan, I think, that's my favorite truck. Got me through Kola, Peninsula, and Peru. I like the Dan. The only problem with the Dan is that it's got a really spongy front suspension. We should play Party Animals cross-platform in Xbox and Steam. I have it downloaded. John the Horror, I did actually download Party Animals so we could beat the hell out of each other. I did download it. I have it on Xbox because, you know, the wonders of Game Pass. I do have it. I do have it. I did download it. I got it. So you don't got to worry about it. And we will. Yeah, the front of the Dan, it's too spongy. The torsion, I think it's got like a torsion bar suspension. It's very, very, very spongy. Ooh. You team up on loader. Wow. Why throw down on loader? Who else has access to Party Animals? And see, like, I don't know where that came from. It wasn't me. Who else has Party Animals and would enjoy goofing around playing it? Fun fact, Georgia, they made a game about sharks in the style of a Shark Week documentary, and you are in control of the shark. UJMR, what's going on, dude? So Ori's got that. We know that John the Horror has Party Animals. I saw another one that he just walked in. I saw another one that Fortnite was playing, and it was about like, it was called like Booty Slappers or something, or it's some game where you're just slapping each other's backside. And it was like, what is this? Is that what it is? I saw him playing that, and it was Saturday, so I had plenty of time to actually watch him play this game, and it was just like, what is going on here? Well, I mean, Georgia. Actually, Atlanta's pretty cool. Atlanta is a really, really Asia. Let me get over. Oh, okay, we go around this way. Atlanta has some amazing stuff. What? Moved that trailer? I thought we did. Didn't. But Atlanta is pretty awesome. Atlanta has one of the largest aquariums on the northern hemisphere. Cellulose delivery. Ha, wet work. Thanks to you, we won't have to give up on this job. You're the best. Loving the new, the black marble building material in Mist. It was a weird looking game though. Like, it was a very, very weird looking game. And it was just all sorts of butt slappery. And I was like, this is just wacky. This is just so over the top wacky. There was not enough of that in that bottle. What? What are you talking about? I don't think I watched Eyes Wide. That isn't. No, it was Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise. Who was in Eyes Wide Shut? Was a Fincher movie? I don't remember. All right. Let's recover because we're lazy, and let's figure out what the next thing thing. Ah, that's where. Okay. So deliver to production the large service scout trailer. All right. We can do that. 285 a gallon. That's not terrible, actually. Like, we still have, I think we still have regular. Regular is still above $3 a gallon up. And I've needed to fill up the Jeep for like the past day and a half, and I've just been slacking on it. So a scout truck is ready. Let's see which particular scout truck we wish to use for this adventure. And we can't use the Ford because the Ford doesn't actually have a scout trailer hitch. I don't think the Rezvani has one. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. The Tuz does not have one, the Tatarin. Yeah. Use for scout vehicle. Actually, off-road, I think it was one of these guys. It was either the Tuz Warthog or the Actium that had got told it could be a Christmas present. King Trucker, what's up, dude? Which part? All right, so it's not the Warthog. Is it the Actium? See if it is. Headlights and taillights? I mean, hey, man. Whatever works, right? You just gotta wait till Christmas. No, both of those are actually. Okay. So, which scout vehicle do we wish to use? Pull around. Actually. Yeah. Let's just. Oh, that gets rid of that. Okay. The Bandit hauls a. Oh, here we go. You're all gonna fight for my amusement. The Bandit does? On the aggravated side, I have to work 3 more times this week, and it's just ruining my mental right now. Well, I mean, no, Bandit's regular size. Means I think we're just gonna go with this little fella. You like that, Norwich? Tell you what, we're all gonna cruise around in this lumpy dumpy Hummer. I like the fastback. The fastback is actually kind of cool. Ow. Ow. Not paying attention to where. Get a decent growl too. Con Marshall? Okay. It was not my intention. It was not my intention to do that. I wasn't even paying attention. No comment. No comment. Thing feels better for some reason. I haven't used the Hummer H2 in a while, but it does feel rigged. See, I knew somebody was going to say something. Wasn't me, man. Wasn't me. Instead of doing a fly here, pick up there. Oh, yeah. I demand a recount. That was Al Gore? I don't remember. I don't remember. I do not recall. Norwich, absolutely. Thank you very much. Only for you, Relic. Only for you. Pick up their part on a part I accidentally did a hub order, so I'm just a little upset with myself. Hey, you know, but King Trucker, it happens, dude. It just happens. Don't beat yourself up about it. Like, in the grand scheme of things, could there have been a lot worse things that happened? Yes. Yes, there could. Dome Khan. Oh, yeah, and we got beacon. Bad boy. Let's turn on the beacons. Let's turn on the headlights. Party. I don't know. I don't think I would ever want one of the H2s. H3 Alpha, yes. 5.0 liter in the H3 pickup truck configuration. That would be very cool. And I think they Colorados, like there were certain Chevy Colorados that actually had the 5.3, which is too bad because that particular truck was crying out for that engine configuration. It's like stuffing a V8 and an S10. V8 and an S10 is but that's just my opinion. And trailer. There we go. It's like a V8 Prius. What's that? Doesn't it help they being a little rude, like saying, come, let's hurry. So I try to hurry because I hate when people start getting aggressive. No, that is entirely understandable. That is absolutely understandable. Oh yeah, check this out. We get the Iron Warriors logo right there on the side of the Hummer H2. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Rest in peace, Eddie. Yesterday was 18 years since his passing. It's been that long. King Trucker, see, the thing about it is, and I have dealt with auto parts a long time. You're never going to make everyone happy. You can only do the best of your abilities, and if people want to be aggressive and they want to be jerks, it's, you know, that's on them. That's on them. You're there to help people out. And if they don't understand that, then too bad for them. You got my support. Don't you worry about it. Like, I know that's easy enough for me to say. I'm not your exact role in the store that you're in, doing the job that you're doing. But let's put it this way. I'm saying I understand absolutely free. And I'm telling you, don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Big picture. that's realistically got to kind of look at more than anything. Big picture stuff. $80 liters. I think doesn't carry too much at all. And in the grand scheme of things, tomorrow's another day. Wow, this thing handles that the aggressively and very good. I like it. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna have to use this a little bit more and see how it does. I like scout trucks. I like a particular handful of scout trucks, like the Lodestar 1700, the Ford F750. Those are my go-to scout vehicles. I dig it. But yeah, maybe one of the days we're also going to have to figure out what day would be good for party animals. And if I am going to play party animal, you're going to have to show up. You're going to have to make sure that you jump in for party animal. Saturday. I am not going to be around Saturday. That's the only thing. I am going in. And this Saturday, however, is going to be an episode of Rise and Mind. Rise and Mind in the I think it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, but check this out. Talking about you and your friends from the 90s. You only watch your podcast now? It's pretty cool, right? So that right there. And if you haven't followed Rise and Mind yet, do yourself a favor. Give it a follow. It's hosted by Dreamers Arcade and our good friend Space Viking 42. And it's a lot of cool stuff. And it's a lot of more... Like, usually we tend to run a little bit more lighter side of things over here, and you want to get down rabbit hole about theology and sociology and life, astronomy, astrology, all of that sort of stuff. You'll find some really cool stuff over there at Rise of Mind, and it's neat, just neat, you know? All right, let's repair. Yeah. Oh, oops. We wanted this guy. There we go. And we get our service trailer out of it. So this week's episode would probably be called Rise of Storm of Mind of Had 3 hot dogs and buns left, so I'm boiling up the dogs and have some patterned mushroom oven too. I love mushrooms. Dude, stuffed mushrooms are great. Who will blame me? What's going on? The F750 is my favorite scout until I want to attach a scout trailer hitch. Exactly. See, that's the thing. And that's why I choose to run with typically the Lodestar 1700. Mushrooms taste like dirt. You, my friend, do not have the culinary expertise to call upon the mighty mushroom. The famous fungi as dirt. Just because they grow from poo doesn't mean they taste anything less than magnificent. Ooh, grilled mushroom. Yeah. When I get my steak sandwich, I get double fries and double fried mushrooms. Mushrooms are rubbery. Okay, I'll give you that. Fine. So, once upon a time, the Outback Steakhouse used to do, what was it called? They were called Bushman shroom. They were a breaded fried mushroom, and they were fantastic. They had this particular dipping sauce, but they did away with them when they decided to kind of rebrand. So you don't have Kookaburra wing. You've just got their Outback wing. You don't have Bushman's shrooms. You have nothing. Not as rubbery as I love calamari. Calamari is also good. Do you like the rings or do you like the little tentacles? The hitch is right there, but you can. No, you can't. That's the frustrating thing. The F-750 shows physically trailer hitch right there, but you can't use it because the game hates you. I can only eat mushroom one time. Well, what's that second time when you like chew them back down? Digiloctane, it is fantastic to see you. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Calamari gets rubbery if it's properly. Yes, I learned that from Gordon Ramsay. Or if it's frozen ahead of time. I think dirt is second to dirt as in taste, but the first one is pineapple on pizza. Don't shirk the pineapple on. We're not gonna go down this road that you're treading dangerously upon. There wouldn't be a second time. After the first, I would be bah, 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 bah. Mushrooms on a burger, so good. I've had gourmet to shrimp. I like mushrooms. So yeah, I've learned from Gordon Ramsay that frozen or not, and it is very easy to identify frozen food out of a restaurant. And Gordon Ramsay's an interesting character, that's for sure. No pizza toppings on a slice of pineapple. Mushrooms do not belong on burgers. Yes, they do. Mushrooms belong on burgers. Mushrooms belong on pizzas. Ow. Burn it. We are so not driving correctly. Let's see how bashed in. And this is actually a legitimate piece that you could get for these Hummers, like the giant, like hood guard. Pineapple and burger is actually really so. Domino's does a chicken habanero sandwich, and they actually put pineapples in the chicken habanero sandwich, and it's really, really, really good. It offsets the habaneros significantly. Mushrooms, grilled onions with chilies on a burger. Yes, it does. I looked at the mod that adds the Scout hitch to the Apache and 750. Use that to modify my in-game XML file for them. Unfortunately, the modified XML, yeah. Anytime you change the XML, you basically co-op goes out the window. Only mushrooms I'll eat is from Mushroom Kingdom. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? That's just not right. Well, it's because it creates two different like versions of the game. Substitute the burger for chicken and in for a ride. My sinuses just blocked up all of a sudden, and I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. District has some really good viewpoints on the mods for this game. And, well, you can download mods. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. All right, so the station is over there. Delivered to the Rangers trailer. So I think we want this. So the short logs are over, but the consumables are So why don't we go do some of... Besides Toad, he's just a fun guy to hang around with. I'm gonna time you out. That's all there is to it. I'm just gonna time you out and call it a day. Sometimes substitute the burger for a grilled. Yes. That is a very unique and interesting way of doing it. On a pretzel bun? Yeah, it sounds good. Objection, Storm. The joke was funny. All right, so let's go. We can use something that'll do 3 cargo slots again, which I thought this could actually use cargo slot, but I must be mistaken. That's actually a short logging frame. Why are you timing me out? Pretzel buns are highly overrated. Pretzel buns are really good. Why are you guys going to time me out? I'm Willy Wonka. This is my chocolate factory over here. All right? Oh, you know what? Kenworth. But with this, we can actually do... Where'd it go? We'll do the short login frame. I use mods for stronger engines on vanilla trucks. Other than that, you're just poking a bear with a stick. SnowRunner isn't competitive, so I think that gives more freedom for the mods. When I thought about going to university, I realized I wasn't so good at English, but great at art. So I start at a new collage next summer. Damn it. Damn it. I knew that was going places, and it just... You're fired. You're all fired. If you're Willy Wonka, shouldn't you be seen to your puppets that are on fire? Why are my puppets on fire? Do I have puppets? Can't fire me if I quit. Fortnite. There are so many good vehicles now. Yeah, like mods almost don't even mean anything in this game. Like, if you can get vehicles like the 612H, come on. And you still follow the rabbit down the hole. You can't fire me. I don't work here. Ladies and delightful wonderful individuals, I would like to point your attention this fellow right here, who is on the bank doing crime. Doing crime in Red Dead 2 or Red Dead Online. That is court night. You are being promoted to customer. Why? I don't want to be the customer. I don't want to be the customer at all. Smells like crime to me. I would say we're apparently surrounded. The modded 1965 Chevy truck is so cool though. I do wish they had a square body. I really would have liked a square body. But then again, I'm a sucker for a square body Chevy truck. Smells like crime to me. All right, so we have lights. Okay, we're gonna use very special. It's very special, very special. And we're short logs with that bad boy. So the short logs we have to obtain over here, which actually, no, that's not too bad. Not too bad, because then we go up here and then we dump them right there. If they had a square body too, I could make my Fall Guy truck. Yes. Make it all of the really great brown colors. The mod has an option for square or step side. I like a step side truck. You know what's a cool sport truck configuration? Regular cab, short bed, step side, 2-wheel drive, on the ground, slammed. That's cool. Oh, no, wait. We don't have anything that's going to make this thing full. Meaning... We need to sell some stuff as well. Long sideboard bed. Like this. Little Red Express truck. Those, yes, those, the Dodge Warlock, the 454 SS, the Ford Lightnings that they came out with, those were in the, was it late 80s, early 90s? And even supercharged 5.4 charged V8 engine. Did you know the fastest vehicle in Mario Kart is the Mini Koopa? I don't know why I'm friends with you, because all you do is hurt my brain. The Mini Koopa. And you make me say it like that, so it sounds like I'm an idiot from New England. Why must you be like this? Marine, what's going on? One of my past hot rods was a 72 Chevy stepside lowered with a big block. 454? Can't you love? I'm gonna throw the tires on. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like these are just better tires. But let's go get some. And this is gigantic. I went as Halloween meetup, but I got too drunk and ended up crying. Now I'm a Waluigi. I'm gonna banish you back to the company of your summer car, except Skag is going to be driving. That's what's gonna happen. What do you call it when Donkey Kong gets a cavity? A tooth decay? Ah, waka waka waka. 72 is a great year. I like that nose pickup truck. I'm more of like I'm more partial to 84 through 86 for a body. Oh. All right. 6, you laugh. You laugh. Borden Stroke 396, 488 gear. 488 in the back end is going to be stout. It was quicker than a square body 454 Chevy. Well, yeah, I would certainly imagine so. Speaking of mods, I think one reason I like the 612 is that they contracted out the model. The model was actually done by the modder, and after he added a logging on attachment. Oh, okay. Okay. I like a lot of the other stuff that they've added to the game for like attachments for these vehicles and stuff. It's fun, definitely fun. You can see that our generator is still purring away in the background right there. Now let us acquire. We got to make some stuff first. Oh, we got a rumble going on here now. So, let's see. According to Paul, I rigged the last competition. So let's see, out of all of these critters, creatures, and delightful human beings, you're out 216? Oh, bother. I put it over there. My bad. Not the loading platform. Make one. There we go. All right, dude. You take care of yourself, all right? Take care of yourself. Make sure that you give a hug to little ones. Good. And we will see you when we see you, all right? I'll eventually get to sleep. Relic's new moniker is Troublemaker. He has always been a troublemaker. He rides this thin line between altruistic, cheerful, ne'er-do-well, or venomous. He's just like, there is no middle chance. There is no middle chance. 55% chance. No, Ogremar. Ogremar has one battle royal. His community keeps chirping off in a friendly way. Where's the man? Took a backseat, Mastodon, which I understand paid commission over free release. Yeah, Odomar, you won the Battle Royale, my friend. Going. I'm not even paying attention right now. I'm just like, I'm driving. Stuff's happening. You won by being lazy? You can do that. And tomorrow, to show a pair of... Tomorrow to show for a pair of 25 foot. A shop for 20 foot. Oh, okay. Because there were some birds there, and I really wasn't understand what you were saying. I wasn't picking up what you're putting down, my dude. And my sinus is blocking up, and I don't really appreciate that. Yeah, 216, I would like to say that sleeping would be nice right about now. It has been a very long day. But we got truck stuff to do. We got all the truck stuff. We're not building a truck like Skag Fortnite are on my summer car, which is just the weirdest damn looking game. And he was doing things today on that game that really hurt my... Like, the physics in that game are terrifying, for one. The fact that you have a pit in your garage to work on your car, and that the car just randomly winds up with a wheel in the pit. He says that. He says that. Now, are you all of this yourself, or are you having a contractor do most of the front motor? Or are these purely ornamental beams? You are the Pope. Oh my God. Marine, it is delightful to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing all right today. I really do. Your Holiness. Leave it to you, Relic. Leave it to you. What is that? Catholic guilt? Is it? What is it? Roman Catholic that has like the Catholic guilt? I can't remember. Kiss my ring. the papal ring. The pontiff. Oh man, you guys are great. Here, let's see about driving from the first person perspective. And it's funny because we have like no view from the side. Right. Okay. This is funny because, like, this particular vehicle is used primarily for, I think, rockets and stuff like that. And that's why you've got the two driving positions on either side. But, like, I have no idea what's on the other side. Once the basement and block work is done, the others should go up in 2 or 3 days. My, you're optimistic. This guy's like throwing hands all over the place. Whee. You say that. You say that. All the best laid plans go out the window. We had a vehicle like that. Called it a dragon wagon. So the interesting thing about this thing, because it's got that gap that's in the middle, like stuff to sit down in there. Also, I don't know which way we're going. Okay. Oh, okay. We can catch. Can we? Let's see if we can make it. And let's actually see if we can shoehorn ourselves through this little rocky crevasse right here. And let's do it from first person. Romanian Cutie Pie, what is going on? How are you today? You're doing some thing. What's up? And I can't see where we're going. Doing good? Very good to hear. All right, we are building a watchtower. And if you folks want to check out another really good, very awesome streamer, you want to see more SnowRunner, Lives of P, was it Lives of P? How is that game? That game looks very cool. All kinds of other games. Go check out Romanian Cutie. Dragon Way. Hey? Oh, okay. You know what? That looks a lot like the Dairy Longhorn. You're very welcome. It looks a lot like the Dairy Longhorn that we are going to be using. Hold on. Let me just move this thing kind of out of the way. There we go. We'll put that there. Dairy Special. This one right here. Looks a little bit like this guy. You can change the trailer. I think it's going to be more like this, which is a Oshkosh. I think it's an Oshkosh. I believe. All right, we got to go get... Oh, right there. Okay. And right like that. You can haul tanks on a low boy. Okay, it is an Oshkosh. Okay. Gotcha. All right, let's go obtain some short logs. Not some short, which would actually be really good, but some short log. Oh yeah. Romanian Cutie, I hope your night is going very well. We have SnowRunner this evening. Then we have tomorrow night off. It's good. It is very good. This is going so much better than my work day. My work day was exhausting, but this is 10 times better. It's articulated. The front wheels flex as you turn. Okay. Huh. Yeah, because the dairies in this game are like a blatant ripoff of the Oshkosh because they couldn't get the Oshkosh name. And it's too bad because the Dairy Longhorn 4520 is a cool looking truck, but it's seriously underperformed. It's so sick. All right. We've been through here a couple of times with some different trucks. Fishing this morning, now making some dinner, and then some. Awesome. Very cool. That is very cool. How was fishing? Because fishing sounds like it was probably really fun. I think we were fishing in Red Dead Redemption. What was that? Was that last week? I think it was this. No, I think it was. Fishing is only fun with a 12. We caught 8. My little girls are getting really good. Oh, cool. Awesome. Congratulations. That's actually really, really cool. I was fishing some trouts and put it into smoked. Oh, nice. Aqua de Renomer. How are you? What's going on? All right, short logs. There we go. I have a nephew. He is, my nephew is 7? 7? I think my nephew is 7. I don't know if he's been fishing. He's a picky eater, though. There are certain things that he doesn't like to eat, which is basically most things. All right, how are we getting to where we need to go? All the way back over here. Okay, so hey-o. I love that one. I'm not gonna lie, I love that one. That was so much fun. I get a kick out of that one. Yes. Yeah, he likes cotton candy ice cream. And he always likes my French fry. Always likes my French fry. I like hanging out with him. I really like hanging out with my nephew. And, you know, it doesn't take too much. He's happy just watching TV or going for a ride in my Jeep, or even better, going for a ride in the Camaro, because he likes the Bumblebee. He's always known the Bumblebee. Although his first ride, I want to say, was in the GTO. I want to say 2 or 3 days. Then it's just the shell. The frame. Made another super concoction. What are you making up, my friend? But I like hanging out with my nephew. It's one of those things that he's just really fun to be around. And I can build Legos with him. We can do creative little projects like the Elmer's glue. They have these molds that you can buy, and you mix up this 2-part epoxy, and you pour it into the mold and let it sit. And you can make these squishy little, like these squishy little figures. We made a couple of those the last time he was over. I like taking him to get ice cream. A lot of fun to hang out. Tater tot casserole. That sounds good. How much cheese did you use? I hope a lot of cheese. Was there a significant amount of cheese? I like this. This thing goes really good. It goes really, really good. Don't mind me. Tater tot. I love tater tot. We're hoping to get to some really fun breakfast places. Mexican Fortune. Oh. That sounds good. That sounds really, really good. Oh yeah, does anybody play Dark Tide? Apparently Dark Tide got a huge update today. Got a major patch. And like a ton of content. I've been playing it off and on here and there. It's come a long way. Come a significantly long way. And it's nice that you can actually play it on the Xbox. Ugh. Ground beef, onion, garlic, green bean, cream of mushroom soup, peas, and tater tot. It actually sounds really good, dude. Now, like, do the tater tots still have their consistency, or do they become, like, with cream of mushroom soup? Is it soupy? How does that work? It was layered. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Now that we can actually see across, let's go first person. Warning. I kind of wish I was able to read that warning, but then sometimes I don't really think I need to be one reading the This is so fun. Oh, man. That is great. That's exactly what he said he made, Loader. If you look at 5 lines of text above, I made a tater tot casserole for dinner. Oh, that's great. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Oh, it's totally all good. But you're right on point, though. How's that going? Like, how big can you use or make the black marble. Tater tots were on top. Ground beef and garlic was cooked, put on the bottom, and stewed green beans and okay. Oh, that's actually a really mirror up. Agree. Haven't pushed it yet? Okay. And I'm going. Good. Stop it. Ironwood beams. Yeah, you said you did enjoy driving particular trucks. Oh, that's the picture you were talking about, Ori. That's actually really cool, dude. That's actually really, really cool. All right, so we're gonna go to the right. This way. And you said you did talk about the particular truck that you enjoyed driving most. Like, was there ever anything you really didn't like driving? Like, was there something when they were like, okay, no, we need to take this and go here? Were you ever like, nah, I kind of don't want to do that, Bob? I had several military vehicles I could drive. I have the... Yeah, I think I may have mentioned it, but I've got the winter driving license for my great-grandfather. No, my grandfather. From World War II, he had a winter driver's license, or winter driving license, issued by the 2nd Armored Division, Hell on Wheels. I managed to find a Hell on Wheels patch. That was, and I also remember it was an infantry patch that he had on uniform, and it was like the side profile of the Indian with the big Indian chief headdress, or Native American headdress. Never had a moment where I didn't like driving. Okay. That's cool, though. I think that's really cool. But let's lock the differential and maybe try to make it up here without potentially bouncing off the edge using traction. Almost. So it's because these tires are not getting enough of a bite. Still have my military license. That's called... What's called a SOFA stamp on it, allowing me to drive over. Okay. Here. Oh, there we go. Yep, see, all we had to do was Oh no! Oh no! Meal of the Four is my favorite. Oh boy. So, see. Luckily, we still have this up here, but this doesn't have a crane. Let's see how. All right, let's see how tricky. Breakfast, lunch. I like breakfast. I am a huge breakfast fan. I would much rather have breakfast like all the time. That cargo. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. No, we're. The wife hates breakfast. Almost a 4. I mean, I personally think that breakfast anytime is entirely viable. Like, if you were to do French toast constantly, you know what sounds good right now? Stuffed French toast. Cheesecake stuffed French toast from IHOP. I think that sounds very good right about now. Breakfast for dinner is the best thing of all time. I like French toast, bacon, home fries. You know, all of that. Steak and eggs. Steak and eggs was always really good from any of the breakfast. Yeah, sure, it's a crappy piece of steak, but whatever. Shrimp omelet. I've never had a shrimp omelet. That actually sounds very good. Take care of yourself, Nika Fernandez. And I certainly hope that everybody out there don't forget to follow Nika. That's always the clip that seems to pop up. But make sure you go follow Nika Fernandez. Love making Egg McMuffins. Egg McMuffins are awesome. Egg McMuffins are hands down fantastic. There's an Italian cafe that does brioche French. What is brioche? Like brioche, like the big bread stuff? Brioche? Seafood and eggs? Like, what's wrong with eggs? I think it sounds fantastic. All right, let's manage this cargo and build this tower. That's a really nice tower. And watchtower open. Ooh, that's a really nice view right there. The type of bread. Okay. Sometimes I just make beef broth and have a baguette. I think that's entirely viable. See. Beef broth is awesome. Hands down, like you take bouillon cubes and you make it like a nice beef broth. I guess we need to figure out what we're doing next. To go buy the day-old bread at the grocery and yeah, actually. Oh, so funny enough, Marie, me and my brother went out and we went and found a noodle restaurant and we both had ramen and it was phenomenal. It wasn't this past weekend, but the prior weekend. You couldn't pay me enough to eat shrimp and eggs. That sounds awful. It sounds awfully magical is what it is. Beef, oh, in a box. That stuff's good. That is really, really good stuff. I got to completely agree with you, Lo. You know, you haven't actually gone that way. Truck with crane, recommend. I'd flatbed is right. Saddle high. All right, let's do that. Seafood's great, man. Seafood's awesome. I made beef broth with beef bones, then take the broth and turn it into ice cubes. What's that like? And what do you put the ice cubes in, or what do you add it to? You add it to like soup again, or how does that work? Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I have an idea. I know what we're gonna do. We are going to go back to the garage. Where is Big Boy? There it is. All right, so we're gonna need high saddle. Saddle high. You don't need the loading crane, no. You just freeze the bullion so you can make instant add it to stuff. Okay. Okay. Called bone broth, just roasting the bones and then simmering with salt and pepper. You could just use them in anything. You know what? We could make this giant multi-operational fuel tank. Whoa. Okay. Oil field flatbed. This. I don't think I've seen this before. All right, so this is a smaller oil field flatbed with 2 slots for transporting cargo, equipped with a set of consumables, or an oil field flatbed with 3 slots for transporting cargo. Long flatbed. Log carrier. This is weird. This is really weird. You're out for the night, Mad Max? All right. That's unique and interesting. Yeah, so there's nothing else that we can add to. That'll be fine. Take care, my friend. Be good. We will see you later. What is a lobster nacho? Because that sounds crazy. I love lobster. Lobster's so good. Although on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, there was an interesting episode. I think it was an Italian restaurant, and they had a lobster tank right in the middle of the display area. And there was a dead lobster there, which was like a huge no-no. Because what tends to happen is other lobsters will then feed on the carcass of the dead lobster. And if there's any bacteria or bad stuff that the lobster had going for it, now all of your lobsters have consumed bad stuff. Crab omelet. Never heard of it. About to make my friend happy. I'm going to be giving away all of the veggies, my freezer, and stocking. Yeah, how is so Marine, how is I saw that there was a new series for 2023. I haven't watched it yet. Is it much different than the original Kitchen Nightmares? I also hear that Gordon Ramsay on his other version is a lot more tame. The new season's good? Okay. They released Toxins. Okay. Okay. It's not that I don't like his original Kitchen Nightmares. He is very aggressive when he comes across in the original Kitchen Nightmares. Posting again. What'd you post again? It's just as good? All right. Oh, lobster nacho. Okay. Oh. Okay. I like how they put the hot peppers in a little cup. So is all of that stuff that's like shredded on top there, is that like the wide flatbed semi-trailer? The Lamplight Lounge lobster nachos. That is a lot of alliteration right there. Marine, I think I'm gonna go for that. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm probably gonna watch that. I'll watch at least an episode after stream tonight. As successful as he is and talented, do you blame him for telling it like it is? Well, the interesting thing is, people say that he has a significant passion for food and seeing people give their best. And when people realize, like, he will go in there and he will absolutely call out garbage. But it's also interesting to see when he is compassionate and he basically is like, no, you're going to do it this way because this is the way that you do it to succeed. Oh, it's got an official recipe? I don't think I've actually gone through this section of tunnel yet. I'll give that a shot. They also have him played up on... Yeah, all of those episodes, I went in and I read a lot of stuff where it's like, no, they actually play it up. Disneyland posted... I had no idea that they did that. I still absolutely love this night's guy. Feeds 8 to 10. More like 2 to 3, am I right? I love nachos. So there was a cinema pub, and they used to serve chicken, like barbecue chicken nachos. They were phenomenal. They were so good. All right, so that's all the way over there. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, yes, he does have a bunch of restaurants. So, does anyone know what the Michelin star rating actually stands for? We have covered this before. And it's Michelin like the tire, believe it or not. And it ties into the whole thing as well. It's actually really unique. Yeah, it is. It is literally the tire company. So the Michelin star rating system was designed to make people thrive. Exactly. So if you've ever noticed the Michelin Man, the original Michelin Man, his name was Bibendo, and he was white in color because rubber originally and natural rubber was white. So they actually mixed carbon into the rubber, and it turned the white tires black, and it made them stronger and last longer. So Michelin came along, and they basically created this rating system so that if you had a 1-star restaurant, yeah, it's okay, it's worth the drive. But if you had a 3-star restaurant, it was absolutely hands down, you need to make a major trip of it, you need to plan for it, you need to go, and you need to enjoy this restaurant. Oh, they were white. They were white once upon a time. We're talking about early 1900. But I think it's 1912 is when they actually did change it. All right, so that's the move set over here. But yeah, it's interesting that they added something to change what the tire actually looks like. Vulcanized rubber, I'm not sure. Hold on a second. Let me... All right, vulcanized rubber was made by Charles Goodyear. So Charles Goodyear invented Goodyear tires in 1839. And vulcanized rubber increased strength and elasticity, allowed it to be stretched to a much greater degree without warping or becoming deformed. So Charles Goodyear invented vulcanized rubber in okay, so Goodyear, believe it or not, worked in New York, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, and Connecticut. Uh, 1839. 1839 is when we got the patent for vulcanized rubber. Quiet, Ori. Just be quiet. Long Gun, what is going on? Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so Goodyear, 1939, and then you've got Michelin, which modified tires, and AV Drew, thank you very much. But yeah, it was a long time for essentially the evolution of the tire. I mean, but it's pretty cool. It's actually really, really interesting and unique. And a lot of people, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna have cars like muscle cars and their tire technology for the day. You've got a 450 horsepower engine churning out 500 foot-pounds of torque that is going to take that tire and turn it into basically hopes and dreams. And then you've got tire technology that we have nowadays, and we've got stuff like all-terrain tires that have um, silica compounds that allow them to be more flexible in cold weather so that it isn't as, like, it actually has more traction. They had to kill so many horses for that engine. That thing is bright color right there. But yeah, it's actually really, really cool. I'm just going to ignore these guys. We're just going to pretend they're not here. Although we're going to accept the quest. Or instant. One or the other. $450 horsepower. So the LS6, the Chevy Big Block LS6, that thing is a monster. And that's what you found living in the 1990 Chevelle SS. That was the muscle car. That was the king of the hill. My next car needs to be a DeLorean. Five Nights at Freddy's, the horses. I don't know, man. Is Five Nights at Freddy's even worth watching? What's rail sections? Oh, we've got stuff. Yeah, it's the it is a plane. Yeah, it says like right in the description, part of airplane fuselage. Charles Goodyear would have been tired after making the stop. If you don't know the lore, just ignore it. You didn't care for it? Like, I don't know, man. Like the Five Nights at Freddy, it definitely feels a little bit overhyped. Oh, I can go that way. Oh, okay. No, I can go this way. This is good. At least I think I can go. Or I can just take this. Yeah, to hell with it. Why not? There's literally like 5 games, and like I realize that there's a ton of stuff, but the fact that they've made it into a movie, people have to be at least remotely familiar with it. So you're saying the movie wasn't bad? All right. So, haul some airplane bits. And it would actually be funny if this thing like fell off. Whole movie is fan service. Willy's Wonderland was good. Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage was actually really, really good. That one I found to be very fun. But then again, Nicolas Cage had a series of movies that were like awesome. Absolutely awesome. Mandy, Color Out of Space. Instead of watching the Five Nights at just play Cyberpunk 20. No, I'm not going to play Cyberpunk 2077. And I believe the more that you ask me to play Cyberpunk 77, the more that I'm less willing to play Cyberpunk 77. That's the thing. You thought it was better than Willy's? Okay. Well, Nicolas Cage doesn't talk in Willy's Wonderland either. So there is a little bit of that. You're still interested in it? Don't play it? Nah, I'm not going to play it. Did we just get hooked? We certainly didn't get hooked on phonics. We got hooked on something here. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All we had to do was kind of bounce it past. Perfect. Yeah, the only thing about Cyberpunk 2077 that I really don't like is people telling me that I need to play it constantly. And the more they tell me to play it, the less I actually want to play it. So there is that. Well, if they didn't release a piece of trash in the beginning and then scramble to try to fix it, that would be significantly different. Yeah, I just have no desire to play it. Like, I literally have no desire. I've watched enough, like, retro-futuristic movies, Altered Carbon, Ghost in the Shell. I've watched enough of that to really not need to play a game like that. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm hearing that's kind of a collective thing as well, Loader. Where are we going to be at this? And this has to go up to the mountain movies. Like, it's funny that you mentioned that, Loader. It's because, like, you get a game like Starfield, which is supposed to be like Skyrim in space. But look at Skyrim. At this point, it's, what, 12, 13 years old, and it's still a better game than anything that's come out after the fact. Like, Fallout 4, not nearly as good. And Fallout 4 would be, like, further along technology-wise in game development. Now, uh-oh. Kind of go this way. I've never played 76 though. I've actually never played Fallout 76. Oh, you mean like 2077 was overhyped? And here we go. All right. Yeah, but it still got released half-baked. That's the thing. Trash is as trash does, my friend. This'll. All right, we get around the corner? I think we get around the corner. Yep, there we go. I like the replayability of Fallout 4 more than Skyrim because of the 4 different factions. You have more flexibility in the outcome of the overall story. Davey Drew, you're completely correct. So with the outcome of the story, you've got the 4 different factions that you can side with, and then you let it come to its logical conclusion. With Skyrim, you're always going to have to be the Dragonborn. You're going to have to follow the story from point A, point B. You're right on that one. I will completely agree with you on that one. But Skyrim absolutely is definitely the better game overall. It's not that Fallout 4 was a hated game. It just wasn't very good compared to Skyrim. Like, I still think Skyrim holds the bar high for anything that has to do with an open world style game. For a game that has so much flexibility in how you play it. I played a lot of Fallout 4. I mean, hell, we were doing a Fallout 4 playthrough until we got completely sidetracked and started doing, like, all kinds of different other stuff. But in the same token, we were doing a Skyrim playthrough that was also equally as fun. It was easy. I will hands down give you that. It was definitely a very easy game to kind of just sort of plod along. Skyrim is well, everybody angry at the fact that the protagonist spoke. Fallout Brotherhood is the worst Fallout game ever made. I don't think I ever played that one. I love No Man's Sky building. Loader, you nail on head on that one. No Man's Sky really has a fantastic building system. And Davey Drew, welcome on it. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope you're enjoying the lively conversation that we are currently finding ourselves in the middle of. I love Skyrim, and I think it's a better looking game too. One of the biggest issues that I had with Fallout 4 is the fact that it was a very drab and dull looking game visually. The couple of changes that I made to quality of life mods, BioWare's garbage. Don't even give them a pass. BioWare is hot trash because they rely on BioWare magic to get them crunch time to produce a product that is a hot seller. J.R. Strang, you're right. You are right. So we're just going to follow the road. We're in a road to nowhere. Then we're going to... Yeah, then we're just going to go up this way. Yeah, but we have fall and we have spring. So we have color that breathes itself into the world once again. We've got budding flowers and beautiful foliage that erupts in beauty. And in the fall, we have leaves like fire. So you can't even say that it's drab and dreary. Yeah, it might be drab and dreary for winter. But my friend, come springtime or fall, you ain't seen nothing like that. You have no concept when it comes to New England in the fall. Like, you would probably choke on your controller. Your Fallout 4 Cyberpunk 2077 branded controller. Yeah, they did. It's an ugly, ugly game. And one of the mods that I actually added to it was specifically to add color to the game itself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's the nuclear apocalypse. If the game I'm playing has the color palette of baby puke and baby poo, I'm not going to have a good time. And that was one of my major arguments of that game. Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably hit the fuel station. All right, there we go. Never played Metro Exodus, but apparently that was a fairly well written game. All right, so let's get the bad boy off of this road, so we don't have to keep dealing with these telephone poles. I want a game that's good color. See that? See that right there? See that? That's gorgeous. Yeah, we might be in Scandinavia. There might be snow on the ground, but we've got the Aurora Borealis overhead, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I think this game is wonderful. I think everything about this game is wonderful, and it really makes me happy. And that's what I want. I want a color palette. Cyberpunk went from having reviews like Thor. Do not speak ill of Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder was a fantastic movie. It's all well and good, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. And the more that you say that I should play it, and the more that you try to like justify this game, the less I'm gonna want to play it. To the point where I'm probably gonna block the word on Twitch. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm just messing with you. That would be funny though, if I actually if I block the word on Twitch. The automod starts automodding out anything that having to do with Cyberpunk. I'm sorry. I'm just chuckling to myself on that one. It's actually, what about play SnowRunner? I love playing SnowRunner. How about you, J.R. Strang? Oh, man. That's, I honestly, that was probably one of the things about, that was one of the things about, New Vegas. The difference between, like, New Vegas and Fallout 3, New Vegas had a color palette. New Vegas actually had a lot going for it. The board game for Monopoly? I mean, Monopoly's pretty fun, sure. What was that? Obsidian? Cyberpunk started as a tabletop. Well, maybe it should have stayed as a tabletop. Then it wouldn't have turned into a hot bag of garbage. Oh, God. Something besides I do a barrel roll like in Star Fox. Did you ever play the original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo? I'm gonna left. The original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo was just an absurd amount of polygons. Just polygons and lines and dual barrel rolls and just Star Fox. We're not talking about Wing Commander at the moment. I will give props to Wing Commander. It's awesome. Grew up playing it. All-time favorite because of nostalgia. It's Star Fox was awesome. The graphics at the time, the audio, the characters, sitting there, do a barrel roll. All right, man, no problem. I'll do a barrel roll. It was a great game. It was a great game. And it was on the same console that brought us F-Zero. F-Zero, polished, I feel, but Star Fox definitely gave us more frantic energy than F-Zero actually. I mean, Super Street Fighter, there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff. This tail clipping getting annoying. N64 is a solid console. I will still even go as far as to say the Super Nintendo was phenomenal. Hydro Thunder, was that Hydro Thunder? Also, was that Sega Genesis or was that Super Nintendo? But yeah, Davey Drew. Star Fox was great. Star Fox was just great. Dreamcast? I thought that was on some of the other consoles, though, at the time. But I could be mistaken. Hydro Thunder was awesome in the library for the Super Nintendo. Was too small. Okay, PS1. I would have played Hydro Thunder on the PS1, as well as playing Hydro Thunder at the bowling alley, in the arcade at the bowling alley. Dreamcast was kind of like, you still have your Super Nintendo? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Davey Drew, so you're saying Super Nintendo is your kind of all-time favorite console generation? I love the Sega Genesis, though. The Sega Genesis had to be different, where it had 3 buttons, and it was like the hybrid between the Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 controller. Dreamcast was the predecessor Fox. The Red Ring of Death. Did the Dreamcast get that? Plus Plays, what's going on, dude? How are you? What is happening? Are we doing well? The legend. Yes, you are, my friend. Yes, you are. Hope Tuesday's going good for you. What are you getting yourself into? Man, there are so many good, and even Nintendo, played it so much it burned out. Going well. I was listening in on the old console talk. Yes. I love conversation about the old consoles. You know what? Honestly, it's right up there with in movie for conversation points for me. But yeah, I used to have. My folks had a 2600, Atari 2600, River Raid, Pitfall. Those are classics. Then you've got stuff like, I didn't even play Super Mario Brothers originally on the Nintendo. Broke out the Atari the other day to play Pitfall. Dude, Pitfall's a great game. Joystick on the 64s were janky. I like Super Nintendo's controller configuration. Sega Saturn had Virtua Fighter 2. Yes, it did. Virtua Fighter was actually pretty cool. But like Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo, that was solid. That was a solid game. I'm starting to think we may have chosen a vehicle that was a little bit too long, with the high saddle located firmly in the back on this one. Virtua Fighter was first 8-way 3. Yes, it was. Yep. You are 100% correct. GameCube had a hockey game I liked. Couldn't remember it. But they glorified checking with slow motion cinematics. There were definitely some sports games of the older console generation that were very, very violent. They were basically like games back in the day were effectively out for blood, like straight up brutal and vicious, and just they wanted you to maim everyone on the playing field. I remember, it was the hockey game for the Nintendo. I remember having to go to the neighbors to play Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, didn't that originally came out? Was that Genesis came out, or was that the PlayStation? I can't remember. Or was it Super Nintendo had? Crap. It all seems to run together sometimes. Block, up, for Scorpion. The Sega or the Super. Okay. Anybody remember Eternal Champion? Oh, Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur, hands down. You used Aki, and he had the really violent nunchucks. But Eternal Champion. So it worked out great on one console because you had 6 buttons. On the Sega Genesis, you had to use the start button to select Killer Instinct. Yes, that was another one. Killer Instinct was another one that fell right in line with Mortal Kombat. Those were great games. And the fact that they were like, those were like motion, weren't those motion captures? Time Killer. What was the one in the arcade with the motion with the light gun? Tekken. Tekken was another really good one. Tekken was actually a lot of fun. I like Tekken. But it all comes down to who's your favorite fighter. Time Crisis. Yes, that's the one. Time Crisis was good. Keep getting hung up on some of these trees here. I don't know what you're saying about this. This one's a fun one. It's just annoying with the tail flap. King on the way back one. Yoshimitsu. Yes. Yoshimitsu, when he does that weird little thing with his sword and he uses it like a pogo stick. Yep. And hopefully we can just kind of... this is annoying. It's annoying. Like, it keeps getting caught on everything here. What's wild is people think Yoshimitsu started in Soul Calibur, but he started... Yeah, he was in Tekken. He was very much in Tekken. Yeah, I think a short truck definitely would have made this easier, but... There we go. There we go. Yeah, shorter truck would have made this easy. I liked Yoshimitsu. But honestly, if we want to talk about fighting games, one of my favorite characters of all time, hands down, was Cervantes from Soul Calibur. Cervantes the pirate, the undead pirate from Soul Calibur, was just... He was a force to be reckoned with. I like that character. That character was great. Chainsword. Oh, Ivy. Ivy is actually Cervantes' daughter in the lore from Soul Calibur, and it's like a sword whip kind of looking thing. I like how this thing rolls over everything. It's so fantastic. All right, we're almost there. They had a great roster of characters, and Astaroth was amazing. Who's the weird dude who was like blind? He was like the Tomb Guardian. And then you had the dude with the giant two-handed sword. Yeah, well, like any of those characters, you actually had to legitimately learn a lot of their moveset because it was such a varied game with all of the different movesets for them. Voldo, yes, Voldo. Voldo was one of the more unique characters in a lot of fighting games because he had such a weird, unnatural fighting style. Nightmare was very cool. Nightmare was actually really great. He was the one that could mimic all the other ones. All right, let's get this thing delivered. All right. Part of airplane flash. Hot dog party, people. All right, wow, even bigger than I thought. Thanks a million. All right, so it rewards us with a trailer. Oh, charade. Okay. So that unlocks. So we have to take the Stars trailer, and we actually have to transport it to... Oh, and of course we have to use a low saddle for this one. My goodness. It figures. We've got a high saddle right here. But we don't have... Oh, man. We don't have any way of taking a low saddle. Nightmare... Yes. Okay, that's right. He was the final... he was like the final... Gotcha. How cool is that? That's an awesome looking truck right there. Astaroth was the dude with the giant hammer. Like he was just a big, heavy, slow moving, gigantic character. It is a good story. I didn't like, so when you had your own craftable character, fun. So when you could start making your own character, that's when I sort of feel like it definitely began to take a dive. Like there was only so much you could do with it. What are the characters? Sophatia, Siegfried, Taki. Man, there are so many characters in this. There's a lot that I don't even remember. Cassandra. I liked Astaroth. Astaroth was actually really neat. He was massive. You could make your own character in number 3, right? And they did have a career mode. That's true. That's true. There was a lot of options. Didn't want to start the end. But it is about 9:15, so this kind of wraps things things up for us this evening. We have been having a rather delightful time, enjoying the hell out of this. I don't see anybody who's actually playing. Soul Calibur 4 is where you can make an actual character. Okay. Suppose we'll see you Thursday. Yes, it will be Thursday, my friend. Also, when they changed a lot of the characters. Yeah, there was, I think, honestly, Soul Calibur 2 and Soul Calibur 3 were probably my favorites out of the bunch. Like, they were the best. All right, you know what? See, it's out there. Man, nobody's out there doing anything. Wasn't it? So, Nightmare. Which one? They so there was it was 2 swords. It was the Soul Edge, and there were like 2 versions of it. There was like the good version and the bad version, right? Yeah, the demon arm, right? Okay, so we're gonna raid Death of a Raven again, because we raided Death of a Raven yesterday. There really isn't anybody out there playing any kind of Soul Edge had the eye in the middle. Yes. Yes. We're gonna head on over there. Ran on over. Gonna go say hello. More Hunt Showdown. actually, or Hunt Showdown. So we'll be back on Thursday. Thursday will be our multiplayer SnowRunner day, because tomorrow, Wednesday, I still have to do laundry and errands and everything else, but that's beside the point. For now, thank you very much, everybody out there who has contributed to the conversation, who has kicked back, hung out, put your feet up, enjoyed everything that has been going on. I appreciate you. Yeah, there were some very sad stories, but we can continue this in the Discord. Codmaster Flex, have a good evening. Be good, folks. Be good to each other, and we will catch you Thursday. Hop in the Discord if you want to continue any kind of conversation. Bye for now.